What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Welcome back to another video, and today, guys, it's actually probably my first real video that I've done in a good minute. Last real video that I've done was probably on Super Sentai talk or something like that. But this video is actually really similar to that, but it won't be about Super Sentai. It will be about strictly Power Rangers. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because that for anybody who was not aware, and I'm pretty sure every Power Rangers fan probably knows this, but one of the OG Power Rangers, Aisha, or Mrs. Ashley, or Karen Ashley, I should say, is actually going to be appearing, or going to be going to Raleigh of North Carolina. And luckily enough for me, Raleigh is only about an hour. I've lived in Rocky Mount, and Raleigh is literally an hour away from me. So what we're gonna do is that on Saturday, October the 22nd, my mom and I are going to be going down there. But however, though, she gets up at 4 o'clock. She has to go to work. She gets up at 4 o'clock and whatnot, and hopefully Miss Ashley will still be there. But the main reason why I'm so excited about this is because this will actually be the first time I've ever met a Power Ranger. Now, funny enough, this will actually be the first celebrity I've ever met, or Power Ranger actor / actress that I've ever met in person. I've never met a Power Ranger actor / actress ever, not even through virtual. The only, famous person that I've talked to was Miss Justine Huxley, who was the voice actor for Watson from Apex Legends. Besides that, I'm actually really excited for this because that means I actually get to get at least one thing signed by her, and it's going to be really, really cool. Now, I actually had a couple ideas about what I actually wanted to get signed. And at first, it was my Power Morpher, which is still in kind of perfect condition. There's a couple of little bitty paint buffs and stuff right there. If you guys can see that, the camera will focus on it. But other than that, this thing is damn near still in perfect condition. But I originally wanted this to be signed by her, but I don't know if you actually got to pay to do that stuff. I have no idea. At first, I really wanted to get this signed by her because I could just take the morpher out of the holster and I could just do the thing. And I might even do the full morph thing with her. You know what? I actually might take this with me when I go down there. That's if she's still down there around the time, because it starts at 12 and it ends when the last fan, with the last fan standing, which basically means that she'll basically be there as long as there's more fans to come, which I know is gonna be a bunch. But I actually might take this with me and do the fan morph for her, or let her do the fan morph as oh, okay, so you want to be like that, huh? So I can literally just go it's morphin' time, and then do that or whatever. Except it's Trini's voice in here. But I actually might take this with me, not so she could sign it, but so I could actually do the fan morph or the morph of it alongside her. I could literally just go, it's morphin' time, I don't know. Can you stop that? Apparently her coin gets really loose. I don't know how the people actually, I don't know if they hold it like this, or I hold it like this, which is, I know that's not the proper way, but I do know, I could just go, it's morphin' time, and then, the button's right here, and then go like that. Or I could just do it like this, which I think is the way you're supposed to do it. But yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. It's actually going to be in a comic book store, and because of that, I'm actually going to be carrying or taking with me this thing. This is my first ever and my only Power Rangers comic book that I own at the moment. And this is the thing I want to get signed by her. At least I have some Power Rangers memorabilia type stuff that I can have. What I would do with this is probably put in a picture frame or something, because that's going to be a pretty cool thing. But yeah, I will take this with me so she can sign this. That's probably the only thing that I'm probably let her sign, because I don't know if you got to pay to do that stuff. I have no idea. But at first I said I did want this to be signed, but if I ever got this signed, then I would never freaking play with it ever again. This is a freaking prized possession of mine, basically. I would never play with it again. But due to the fact I like to play around with this thing at times, and it really just sits on the shelf, I know if I did get it signed, I would want to play with it again. Even though I don't really do it like that. But yes, I will take this with me down there, even though Yellow is not necessarily Mighty Morphin Yellow is not necessarily my favorite Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. My personal favorite is the Black Ranger, Zach, or what's his name, Adam. It would be kind of cool if he was there too, but no, she's there. Mrs. Ashley is there, but that's gonna be really cool. My mom and I are gonna try to get down there. My mom has basically grown up with Power Rangers. When Power Ranger or Mighty Morphin first came out back in 1993, she was only 7 years old, and as far as I know, she used to watch it on the CW22 channel because they didn't really have that good TV. All they had was that little cable antenna type stuff. That's just how it was back in the day for people like that. But she still watched it, and she's been a fan ever since. So basically, she's been a fan ever since she was the age of 7 years old. And I technically grew up Power Rangers in a way. My mom told me I really had no choice, but I mean, I liked it. I love Power Rangers, and since I now know what Super Sentai is, or have known what it is for 4 years, then yes, I love both. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see a Power Ranger, like a Power Ranger actress at that in person. And due to the fact that apparently my mom is actually predicting that the traffic going up there is going to be horrible and really bad to get through. From what I know, that when is that? Is it, as I said, it already takes place at a comic book store. I think it's called Ultimate Comics. I think is what it was called. In order for the traffic to be that bad, I assume there's going to be a good amount of Power Ranger and Super Sentai cosplayers that are going to be there. And if that's the case, that means I would love to take pictures with them as well. Now, yes, this is going to be a really cool time. As I said, this is only if we can actually get down there. And, you know, maybe we might be, I don't know, like the 30,000 person in line or some crap like that. But, hell, we might actually be able to get a chance to see her. That's if she'll still be there around about maybe 6 o'clock. So, yeah, this is really cool. Like, really, really freaking cool. And I'm pretty sure every Power Ranger fan has heard of this, especially Power Ranger fans that live in North Carolina and can't afford to go to other places like California, for example. Even though I'm not such a big fan of Mighty Morphin Season 3, it's just still really cool to go meet a Power Ranger at that. Like, you know, for a lot of people, they're childhood heroes, like people they've looked up to. So this is gonna be really freaking cool, man. So that's really all I want to talk about in this video. I got a Sway Shows' Chaotic Investigations episode coming up for anybody who wants to watch. And yeah, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. And yeah, I guess we can go ahead and do this morph one more time. If this coin doesn't want to freaking move around, it's morphin' time. So yeah, that's really that. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.